Previously on the Six Gaming Podcast.
This is episode number 6 of the all-new Six Gaming Podcast. I am Roncley because show's computer fails.
My computer sucks.
Yeah, what happened, man? What'd you do to that poor thing? Did you
don't
toss it
know.
across the room?
No, but over the past week, it's just been randomly crashing. So through trial and error, I found out that I'm pulling too much off of my power supply or something. It might be burning out. I don't know, but we know it's my power supply. So I got a new one coming, hopefully Wednesday.
You didn't download a bad copy of Ape Escape and then have your Windows Explorer constantly crashing in the middle of League of Legends?
No, I think it was all that time I was spending on your website.
Oh,
So with me, of course, we have the broken computer. Say hi, show.
Hi.
And Coles, were you dancing?
the koala was dancing.
The koala was dancing. So we have our cute koala with the website. Apparently, gold goblins don't dance.
Nope.
No, hey, I'm an engineer, so I was doing the engineer. I mean, didn't you see my shoulders kind of?
Oh, that's
And
what
you
it
had
was.
kind of the head bop thing going for a little
Yeah.
bit.
All right, how you doing, Brox? We're gonna start off the show as what do you say? What do you say?
Always!
Oh, we always do.
Good news, everyone!
That's right. We got our news.
No!
So I'm saying the highlights of these games include Gravity Rush for the Vita, Tokyo Jungle for the PS3, and Surgeon Simulator.
Oh,
no.
Surgeon Simulator?
Oh no. Oh no.
If you want days of laughter, you play Surgeon Simulator.
Yep.
Is this like Goat Simulator in terms of hilarity?
Oh,
It's
it come out before that, but it was keyboard and mouse, and the problem is all you could control was a hand. So like certain keys would control certain fingers, and then your mouse had certain controls, and you had to operate on someone.
Oh, that
You
sounds
try to
like-
figure it out.
That sounds like QWOP.
it is. It's
yeah,
very similar.
Kind of, yeah.
right, and just as frustrating.
I bet.
Like you'll take like a saw and you start stabbing people and not wanting to stab people. Like, I quit that, and then the person's dead before you know it.
And then, of course, they had to up the difficulty in the game, so they'll put you in an ambulance that's going over every bump imaginable in the city while you try to perform brain surgery.
Yeah, according to Cole's, two-handed flails don't exist.
They never dropped for me. I got two-handed everything, like billions of two-handed legendaries, and not one was a two-handed flail.
And one-handed
got
flails, you
one-handed.
got a lot of those.
Yeah, I got a lot of those. Like the game knew what I wanted, and it's like, you're not getting this.
Whatever.
It's like the game equivalent of going to fries. I mean, everything you want except for what you're actually looking for.
Yup.
So, shall I lead the chants?
Yes.
TSM! TSM!
Indeed.
TSM! Oh, yeah.
Yes.
League of Legends, TSM won the Intel Extreme Masters Season 9 at Katowice.
Yeah.
It was just a trampling. And then TSM goes and lose to Urgot mid today. Against
Urgot.
Gravity. Yeah, they lost to Urgot.
Urgot, like, is so OP what the bus has got now. It's unbelievable.
I love the game. They've pushed some crazy patches, and it's like every time they patch something, we say, yes, thank God, and then we discover another game-breaking bug.
Coles, in your free time when you haven't been filming, what have you been playing?
I know what he's
This
been
is
playing.
also, Jesus. The koala has his palm to his face right now.
I'm sure.
The Elder Scrolls Online went free to play this week.
Oh,
Yay.
yeah. I forgot about that. Yeah. That's
Hold on. Is my slow clap processor working?
I think the next X pack after Goblins and Gnomes, like the big one with like 100 more cards, like everything is gonna be crazy because there's gonna be like 300 cards in this game.
Jeez. Yeah.
It's gonna be insane.
It's going to be like Magic before it's all said and done.
Yeah, probably.
I'm sure
Yeah.
Dan can appreciate that reference.
Half the time, I'm just kind of switching between them just to see what the hell Trevor's up to. Whenever you switch to a new character, they always give you like a short vignette of what that character's doing at the time you switch to him. And Trevor's is just off the wall. You know, sometimes I just switch to him just to see what the hell this guy's doing.
I love Trevor. You load right into Trevor, and suddenly he's running from cops with a 4-star wanted level, tanks behind him. You're like, what the fuck just happened?
You go next to him, and he's like laying next to some other dude in the middle of a park, and he gets up and says, "Next time, buy ice cream." You know, he just gets up and walks away.
Yep. I clued into Trevor, and he walks up to a guy playing a guitar, snags the guitar from him, bashes it on his head, and then says, what was it? Learn to play something better or something like that, and just walks away.
I don't think I talked to him.
What was that, Coles? don't think anyone heard you.
Vanilla bar?
What? I think he's talking to someone else.
I think he's getting ice cream IRL.
Yeah, he's like ordering from a
We
drive-thru.
got 4 bosses down, and we started on the train boss.
Operator.
Operator.
Operator
Oh
Togar or
my
something
God,
like
I have never seen so many people get hit by trains.
that. Right? Wait. Hey, Ron. Was it
Yeah.
a train wreck? Ho!
Oh my god.
Come on!
Oh,
You
That
loved
hurt.
it.
that pun was a train wreck. Getting into multiplayer for Descent and Descent 2. And there's still a community out there for this.
Really?
Which I can't believe. That was my
Yeah.
first question. How is this game still alive?
How is it not still alive? That game's awesome.
It's kind of funny because there was a bug that happened in this game. The first big game I tried to host, everyone gets in the game and we're just starting to go, and I noticed that everyone disconnects and everyone immediately reconnects. Nobody saw that. Nobody actually disconnected from the game. So what happened is at that point in time, the people that were connected saw my ship at one particular spot on the map where I was at the time. And then my actual ship was also flying around. So they saw 2 copies of me, one that wasn't flying and that they couldn't hit, and one that was flying and they could hit. Both of the ships were shooting missiles and lasers and whatever weapon I had. So, I mean, to
That's
throw
awesome.
that shit, you'd get killed. Well, what this causes is that every time you fire a missile, the game recognizes this and spawns a missile somewhere in the map. Except there are 2 ships firing it. So every time I spawned a missile, 2 missiles would or every time I spawned 2 missiles would
X.
Oh my god, by the end of the game, the rooms were filled with these floating missiles because you couldn't pick them all up. You're limited in capacity. So it was just funny. Everyone was laughing. It was a good old time.
That's
awesome.
I lived in South Carolina, right across the border from Charlotte, North Carolina. Well, our ISP was in Charlotte, so it was a long-distance call to call up for the ISP to play. And
Oh, no.
after that first month,
Of course.
and we realized that was a bad phone bill that month.
How big was the phone bill?
It was a couple $100 that
I
month.
used to, when I had a Commodore 64, actually it was a 128. I've had both, but this was when I had the 128. And that's when we first played around with CompuServe. And so I got on CompuServe, and it was my father's account, and I had no idea about anything about charges or anything. And I was playing this one space game, I remember. It's a text-based space game. And like a month later, my father comes to me and says, "You're not playing on CompuServe anymore." I'm like, "Why not?" He's like, "You ran up a $400 bill."
That's awesome.
I'm like, "I did? How?"
No, don't get me wrong, because again, I'm totally into some of these microtransactions, like DJ Sona. I'm gonna pick up DJ Sona. It's
You did
absolutely
when she was
epic.
on sale?
Is she on sale?
She was when she first came out.
Damn it!
Pretty
And
good.
so on that vein, I mean, you can't always tie it back to story or you know,
But
they're
I
just.
mean, let's talk about the crack pony, mount number 1.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I remember logging in that day, and there's ponies everywhere.
These current shoulders on my Druid are 2 rocks tied on with a freaking rope. I think Blizzard phoned it in. Fix
If
it!
you're a developer out there and you're thinking of making games, don't follow Candy Crush's model. No one likes that.
No, please God, no.
Minor Wars 2081 was supposed
Oh, yeah.
to be a Descent-like game. It was supposed to be this giant MMO. They took out the MMO element. It was close to Descent in terms of the available play modes, but it was so far from Descent in terms of actually play style. No one liked it. Everyone thought that
So-
they promised us X, Y, and Z, and they gave us trash.
So what you're
And-
saying is this is probably Molyneux who was behind this.
No, it wasn't Molyneux. maybe a protege of his, I don't know. So what ended up happening is they said, yeah, we recognize we made a crap game and that we were supposed to put an MMO out for this, but we're going to come out with a sequel, and this sequel's going to have it's going to have everything that we said in the original. It's going to be an MMO, blah 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 blah. They come out with Space Engineers.
Oh, really?
That was their game. Yes, Brox. Anything to close out with?
Kentucky's going 39-1.
What's the record now?
Referencing they're undefeated, so they're going to lose in the final game. I want to see it happen.
You have a perfect bracket?
No, God, they say out of 11.7 something million brackets that were submitted, there are exactly 0 perfect brackets right now because of all the upsets that happened on day 1 of the tournament and a couple of them today.
Yeah.
In tribute to all my Shadowrun fans out there, slag off, you chummer.
Well, that's rude. So I'm Runkley,
I'm Show.
I'm Brox.
I'm a koala.
and I'll see you next week. See you, bye.
Join us every Saturday at 11 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Pacific for the all-new 6 Gaming Podcast right here on YouTube.